Hey guys, what's up? It's the Lavender Project, and I'm Tony Sauger. Now, guys, today I'm gonna try to do really creepy, weird, morbid story. Really old story. It's freaking ancient. Everybody well, not everybody knows this, but like lots of people know about it. You guys ever heard of a guy named Karl Tanzler? He was a German-born radiologist. He was freaking ancient. This guy was really creepy. This is the story I'm gonna talk to you guys about. Basically, this guy named Karl Tanzler. He was born in Germany. His real name was Karl Tanzler von Cosel. I guess. He had a bunch of weird names. And he was born in Germany. I think he was born in 1889. Or something like that. It was in 1878, I think, something like that. He was really old. But main thing is that the story around Karl Tanzler is that this guy basically he moved to Florida where he became a radiologist. He said that he was kind of like a doctor, and he was kind of the arrogant guy. He was like, "Oh, I know everything," blah blah. Well, listen to this. Now, there is a woman, right? And her name is Maria Elena Hoyos, and she is basically she's 21 years old. And Karl at the time, and this is in 1930. Karl, I think, is like 52. I think, yeah, 52. It's creepy, huh? But anyways, so he apparently falls in love with Hoyos. Now, she is basically what happens is she is diagnosed with terminal tuberculosis, and that's bad because almost her whole family died of this disease. So she knew she was gonna die. However, Karl Tanzler said, "No, I know a lot about medical stuff. I'm gonna treat you." He gave her a bunch of medicine, x-ray treatments, electrical treatments. Even at her house, he brought all this stuff to her. He gave her gifts and jewelry and everything. And apparently, he even professed his love to her. However, there's no proof that he really did love her. But, it's kind of... You'll see in a moment what I mean by he loved her. Now, this woman, she was Cuban-American. And obviously, she lives in Florida. Florida's not far from Cuba. You know that joke of how, like, Cubans can swim from Cuba to Florida? It's literally that close. Cuba's part of the Bermuda Triangle. But anyways, she was Cuban-American. I guess her family probably moved from Cuba to America sometime in their lives. And this woman was basically, she lived in Key West, Florida. Now, if you guys remember, that's the same place that Robert the Doll is in the National Martella Museum. Now, it's funny because Key West, Florida is a very popular city. And Hoyos was basically, she was the beauty of the town, one of them. She was like Miss America, I guess, if you want to call her. However, she was very young, and she had this tuberculosis, and she was really sad, but apparently Karl Tanzler tried to make her best as happy as possible. However, I think in 1933 she died. Or 1931. She died on October 25th, 1931. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this story. This is all from my head so far, but I'm gonna tell you guys this story from the wiki. On the Wikipedia on Karl Tanzler. It's actually on my TV right there. Because I want to, show you guys the pictures too. And I want to read this word for word so you guys understand what I mean by this guy was fucking crazy. How much time do I... Okay, I think I have enough time. So, basically, she was buried in a mausoleum in the Key West Cemetery. And it says right there. And he visited basically every night. Now, it says, one evening in April 1933, Tanzler crept through the cemetery where Hoyos was buried and removed her body from the mausoleum. Okay, and he carted it through the cemetery on a toy wagon after dark, right? And so then after that, he transported the body to his house. He reportedly said that the spirit of Hoyos would come to him when he would sit by her grave and serenade her corpse with her favorite Spanish song. He also said that she would often tell him to take her from the grave. That's creepy. So, anyways, it says, Tanzler attached the corpse's bones together with wire and coat hangers and filled the face with glass eyes. Glass eyes, nice. As the skin of the corpse decomposed, Tanzler replaced it with silk cloth soaked in wax and plaster of Paris. Ew. As the hair fell out of the decomposing scalp, Tanzler fashioned a wig from Hoyos' hair that had been collected by her mother and given to Tanzler not long after her burial in 1931. Okay. Tanzler filled the corpse's abdominal and chest cavity with rags to keep the original form, and dressed Hoyos' remains in stockings, jewelry, gloves, but kept the body in his bed. That is freaking disgusting and creepy. Oh my god. Tanzler also used copious amount of perfume, disinfectants, and preserving agents to mask the odor and forestall the effects of the corpse's decomposition. Ew. So basically, that's like necrophilia, but without like having sex with the damn thing. He has a dead thing in his fucking bed, and it's all like it kind of looks like a doll. Okay, that's like how bad it is. Anyways, so it says in October 1940, Elena's sister Florinda heard rumors of Tanzler sleeping with the disturbed body of her sister and confronted Tanzler at his home, where Hoyos' body was eventually discovered. Florida notified the authorities. I can barely see. I'm tired. And Tanzler was arrested and detained, obviously. So, this guy was fucking... They were like, okay, you're a creeper, you're coming with us, we want to know why you did this, right? So he was psychiatrically examined and found that he was mentally competent to stand trial on the charge of wantonly and maliciously destroying a grave and removing a body without authorization. So after a preliminary hearing on October 9th at the Monroe County Courthouse in Key West, he was held to answer on the charge, but the case was eventually dropped and he was released as the statute of limitations for the crime had expired. Wow, what the fuck? Really? Okay, so anyways, shortly after the corpse's discovery by authorities, Hoyos' body was examined by physicians and pathologists and put on public display at the Dean Lopez Funeral Home, where it was viewed by as many as 6,800 motherfuckers. That's a lot of people. Hoyos' body was eventually returned to the Key West Cemetery, where the remains were buried in an unmarked grave, a secret location to prevent further tampering. That is a good freaking idea. So I'm going to show you a picture of what the body looked like. That's what freaking it looked like. Now, that's so sick. Like, she literally looks like a doll, kind of, because of, like, how much that, like, it's, like, it's totally fake. It's, like, made, basically, it's like a man-made body, but she's still dead. Those are the glass eyes, and, like, I guess this is the mummified skin or something. And then, like, it's the paper on top of it or whatever, and the plaster. That's, like, parts of her real hair. That's her clothes, and this is like her chest. I'm not sure if there's a shirt on under that or if that's like where her boobs would be, but there was like rags to keep her original form. I wonder if he like got a bra and put oranges in it. That'd be funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's the creepy looking body or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys want to see a picture of this creeper? That's him. He's right there. It looks like the KFC Colonel, but like creepy and old in German. So anyways, I'm gonna read another part of this, and anyways, so what it says right here. Hold on, we found. Okay, so the facts underlying the case in the preliminary hearing drew much interest from the media at the time, and created a sensation among the public both regionally and nationwide. The public mood was generally sympathetic to Tanzler, whom many viewed as eccentric romantic. Now, an eccentric romantic would not fucking be. Oh my god, that's more like a creeper. Anyways, you guys need to listen to this part right here. This is kind of disgusting. Though not reported, the research, blah blah blah. There was evidence that Tanzler was in fact a necrophiliac. With the corpse. Now, there's two physicians that attended the 1940 autopsy of Hoyos' remains recalled in 1972 that a paper tube had been inserted in the vaginal area of the corpse that allowed for intercourse. Ew! That is disgusting. Others contend that since there's no evidence of necrophilia was presented in the 1940 preliminary hearing, and because the physician's proof surfaced in 1972, over 30 years after the case had been dismissed, the necrophilia allegation is questionable. There is, however, a show or episode called HBO Autopsy, and that was aired in 2005 that was talking about the case, and they do say that there was necrophilia going on. So that's basically all I'm going to say about this fucking case. Ew, that's so disgusting. What do you guys think about that, huh? Quite a shocker. Yeah, so this little frickin' weird-ass old man German frickin' radiologist who thought he was a doctor was in love with someone way younger than him, and then he tried to make her survive, like he was Frankenweenie or something, and then, like, she died, and he's like, nah, fuck that shit, she's still gonna be with me. And that's what you call a true morbid obsession. Took the corpse and dressed it, and yeah, fucked it apparently. So that's disgusting. So I think he had the body in his bed for 7 years. Ew. And she was dead for 9 years by the time they found her body and like blah blah examined it and put it back in the ground or whatever in the secret location. And this guy lived the rest of his life like normal, I guess. He moved to another place. He lived up until 1952, I think. And so yeah, that's that. What do you guys think about that? That little necrophilia weird shit with the creepy doll looking person. That's pretty gross. What do you guys think about that? Like, seriously, what are your views on necrophilia and morbid obsessions, and like how far does love go in your guys' case? Like, what would you think? What would you classify this as? Like, fucking weird, or I don't know, romantic, I guess you could say. It was romantic in the beginning, still kind of creepy because he was really old, but hey, that shit happens all the time. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I guess, how many, okay, we have a little bit of time on this video. Yeah, I guess just comment and, like and subscribe to become a TLP boss today. Yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say for this video. This is really a video where I wanted to read something to you, and then have you guys, like, maybe, you know, conjure up some kind of crap in your brain to spit it out on the comments or whatever. One of those more random videos. So, yeah, little sick fucks in the world. But yeah, there was another case. It was actually recent, like 1 or 2 years ago, where this guy, I think he was some kind of Asian, I know that, and I think apparently his girlfriend died, and there's literally a picture of like him in the hospital bed with her, and he's like hugging her or whatever, and apparently he lives with the body, or he had sex with it or something, I don't know, but yeah, if you guys know about that, you should like tell me, because I can't find it anywhere. I've searched up for it, but yeah, tell me what you think about this. Thanks for watching once again, and hope I creeped you out, like seriously. So, yeah, stay tuned for more of our videos, and I think that's all I have to say, so bye!